What's up, Vikings Nation, and welcome to the Minnesota Vikings Syndicate. Now, look, we have got to address the cornerback issue because, hey, we only have 5 on our current depth chart right now, which means we need to add more. And, well, per Kevin O'Connell, he said, don't worry, help is on the way. The 5 people that we currently have on the roster are these guys. Byron Murphy Jr., we just signed from the Arizona Cardinals. Andrew Booth Jr., we drafted last year. Caleb Evans also last year. Tay Gowan and Kalen Barnes are the only ones on our current depth chart at corner, which means we need to add at least 1, potentially 2 more. Now, the group isn't awful, but lacks sufficient depth for a team claiming to be all in for 2023 contendership. Thankfully, for the Vikings' sake, free agency is still alive and well, and the NFL draft transpires in less than 4 weeks. And according to the man in charge of the Vikings, Kevin O'Connell, more cornerbacks are on the way. They just don't have names yet. And the mode of roster addition is unknown. Multiple corners may be drafted at the end of April. A handful could arrive via free agency or a mix and match with both venues. So, the Vikings can use the draft to select an early round quarterback like Deonte Banks from Maryland, Devin Witherspoon from Illinois, or Cam Smith from South Carolina, etc. There's a lot of them. The cornerback depth or the cornerback room that's coming in this year's draft is massive. Or explore free agency for one of those or one of these veterans. And Eli Apple, who comes from Cincinnati, Shaquille Griffin, who comes from Jacksonville, William Jackson from Pittsburgh, Marcus Peters, which wouldn't be bad from Baltimore, and Rakia Sin, who we've talked about before from the Raiders. The good news is O'Connell's blatant acknowledgement, the plan to bolster Minnesota's cornerback room is still very much in progress, and it needs to be. The Vikings have drafted 7 cornerbacks with rounds 1 through 3 draft capital in the last 10 years, and the position remains a glaring need. Now, if I'm not mistaken, of those 7 cornerbacks, I believe we only have 1 on our roster, Andrew Booth Jr., I believe, if I'm not mistaken. The rest of them are gone. None of them panned out. So we have got to add more depth to that cornerback room. Apparently, more help is on the way, which I assumed was going to be the case anyways, because you can't go into the season with only 5 on your depth chart. So whether it's the draft or free agency, we are going to add more corners. You guys can let me know in the comments who you would like the Vikings to sign and or draft at cornerback. Also, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It would be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of your day, folks, and SKOL Vikes.